Next question from Shelley. Some natural doctors say it's best to switch around probiotics now and again. I do well on the Trinity, plus a half a teaspoon of Digestalac. So far, can't handle the other dairy-based natrins. What do you say about the need to change to a different type now and again? I have a huge candida problem, was told to do some gut cleansing for a few weeks, which I did, then take a bottle of probiotics in 5 days, then a different type for 5 days, and again for the next 5 days. I didn't do well with some of the other products. One was VSL number 3, but got some others and finished the 15 days. With the brands that I did well on, I felt pretty good. Then I seemed to need more probiotics to feel better for a while. Now I'm just taking one healthy Trinity a day. I also, let me tell you, because she's on some drugs, I also need to take 1 to 2 nystatin a day and 150 milligram fluconazole, I don't know how to say that, fluconazole once a week that I take several hours away from the probiotics. I've also taken natural antifungals, but feel horrible off the nystatin. I'm supposed to do this for 2 years, no sugar diet as well. Her history is I had saline breast implants that leaked and caused mold and candida overgrowth in the body. She had those removed a couple years ago. So any recommendations? Could I benefit from taking more Healthy Trinity caps daily? Anything else? I've tried eating goat yogurt, but can't handle it. I've got a bottle of the Natron yogurt starter in the fridge, but I don't know what milk to try it with. Would it benefit with coconut milk? Soy is off my list. So there's a number of questions there.
Yeah, well, first of all, I can only talk about the probiotics I make, and mixing up and adding different strains. Remember, it's like your analogy with the horses.
Mm-hmm.
All of our products, there's a lot of science between it. And, whether you have the single strains or the Healthy Trinity, they're designed to work in a probiotic supplementation system. Taking something, from another company just upsets any work that you may have done, because it's going to upset the balance that you probably worked so hard to create, because you're just going to throw like a wild, card in there. And I don't recommend it. If she's doing well on the Healthy Trinity, I would try maybe increasing it to one capsule once to 3 times a day. And then she could start, she could take the Healthy Start and take that before meals and take the Healthy Trinity after meals.
That's a good idea.
And mix it up. This is the beauty of our products. You can develop a whole strategic program to benefit your needs.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I'm trying to impress upon everybody, the body does its own healing. We're trying to provide the bacteria at the level that your particular problem needs in order to give the body the correct tools to heal itself.
Very good point. So one question's coming to me about Natron. Have you guys thought about adding some more species to your lineup?
No, I haven't, because people always ask me, are you going to add? And I said, no. For instance, I'll give you an example. I test everything and retest something. I may come up with a children's chewable. Been working on it for about almost a decade. And, the popular strain now that everybody talks about is Lactobacillus plantarum.
Mm-hmm.
And, in the old days, that was considered a silage organism. People would use it in their silages to prevent candida growth or, fungal toxin growth.
Like silage for cows, you mean?
Silage, yeah, right.
Yeah, okay.
Or silage for wheat, whatever. Wheat is prone to, mold growth and the production of very bad toxins for human beings.
Right, when they store it in the grain things.
The big grain silages.
Yeah.
So the problem is now, for the last, I would say, 15 years, L. plantarum has been touted for the gut-brain issues and whatnot. But those people who don't do their own fermentation would know that plantarum also likes to inhibit multiple bifidobacteria species.
Problem.
Yes, problem.
We need Bifido way more than we need Plantarum.
Right. And so this is, again, the ignorance. And I get horrified because I see these people, and especially on the ones that say doctor formulated, and I see they've got Plantarum in there and they're touting the greatness of Plantarum. And it's not a bad organism. It's a good organism. But you see, I take things very seriously because I know that if I can deal with very compromised people, then the healthy people should have no problems whatsoever. And
Right.
so just adding an organism to my line without understanding what the holistic effect will be of the ingestion of those products is what I don't want to do.
Right.
Because I don't have all the parameters. It doesn't mean that I won't be adding other strains, but I certainly give it a lot of thought.
Come on over to listentoyourgut.com and grab my free ebook, What You Need to Know About Probiotics.